Good morning, everyone. Oh, it's a beautiful morning. It was, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Let me share some videos. In the meantime, I want to say let's keep our, our my sister, um, B Sparrow, in prayer in the loss of her brother. And hold on, I just want to mm, show some things. Let's see. And excuse me, I went over to our channel by Angie, and she gives good information. Um,
Wanna get you right now, yeah. It's take me like bomb, yeah. Heart gon' speak so God splash on my brain. Wanna get you 당장.
okay. Good morning, Kate Judah.
How you doing, Miss April? How you doing?
How are you doing, my
I'm
godson? I am going to
I'm doing
try to
wonderful.
lead a better example. I'm going to try as
Yes,
much as
ma'am.
possible
Yes,
not
ma'am.
to curse.
Oh, I got you. I got you. I
I'm going to
understand.
try my best. All I can do is try, but I hope nobody comes in here to send me off. Then I got to learn how to be more better myself with allowing myself to be sent off by some people I ain't never met, don't know, and don't give a darn about me. And what I'm trying to do at this time is post your link in the show. This is K. Judah, a man who I respect very much.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you all.
it's funny. Um, he's an Israelite. I'm a Christian. We don't base our, we respect each other.
Absolutely.
And, you know, some things they say when I listen to their shows make great sense to me. And, you know, I can't get mad at anybody, and I won't. I don't argue with people about what God that they serve. Wait a minute,
Yes,
hold
ma'am.
on. So that's, you know, that's the least of my concerns.
Yes, ma'am.
Because at the end of the day, we are all going to be held accountable for our actions.
It's true.
And no matter what you believe in, who you serve, if you're not following their commandments, or trying to follow the commandments of whatever religion that you believe in, then huh, you're just a lost soul, is all I can say. And at the end of the day, I do know that we are supposed to try our best to love people. And then we also have to realize that the devil or evil, however you want to put it, uh, light, dark, the devil, the darkness, or whatever, it does exist. Um, K. Judah, would you like to introduce yourself to the audience? And that is K. Judah's link to his shows that I just put in. And please listen to him. I mean, wow, they are powerful. Oh, also, K. Judah, another thing I wanted to talk about too.
Yes, ma'am.
This is after you introduce yourself before we get into why I took the jab. I want to talk about why it took a whistleblower to shut Facebook down and to talk about the prejudice and racist people that was on Facebook trying to get people's accounts blocked, putting them in Facebook jail because they spoke their religious beliefs or their viewpoints, or they couldn't say this or they couldn't say that. Um, and so we can talk about that as well. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Okay, go ahead, K. Judah.
First, I want to thank Miss April for allowing me to come on a panel with her to talk about various topics. Like she said, we do respect each other. We also love our sister, Miss April. We always welcome her on the panel. We never fuss and fight, even though we have different viewpoints. She is correct. We just show love and respect to one another. And I go by the name of K. Judas Show. I teach the Bible on YouTube to wake up the minds of our people, to turn them back to God, so we can walk in righteousness and turn from wickedness. There you go.
Okay. Hey, B Sparrow Talk. Yeah,
Shalom,
I
B.
had just mentioned earlier that we're sending our condolences, and then I'll call you later on what I need you to do, um, so I can get something to you. Um, Michelle Jordan has a question, K. Judah, if you want to read.
K. Judah, are you aware that the book, The Nephilims and the Pyramids of the Apocalypse book, was taken out of the circulation and I can't get a copy anywhere? That hurts. I'm gonna be real with you, my sister. Uh, when people talk about the Nephilims, I don't believe that angels came down and made it with women. And the reason why, because when God created angels, they are spirit, and spirits are not like us. All flesh is not the same flesh. We are terrestrial beings and they are celestial beings. They don't have blood compacted into their body. They don't have a reproductive system. So how did they impregnate women? Now, some people believe that they came down in the flesh and blood body, like they could take on a body. Well, they don't need to take on a body to be in the flesh, because spirits, you can also see them. They can sit down. They have mouths. They have eyes. Christ, when he was resurrected, he was a spirit. The only difference about Christ, he had bones and flesh compacted in his body. Angels don't have that. Angels are all spirit. The Most High God is all spirit, but he's sitting on the throne. He has a body. They say when they saw him, he had woolly hair. So I don't believe that Nephilims came down and made it with women, because they don't have a reproductive system. They don't have blood compacted into their body that bring forth life. So yeah, my sister, I don't believe in that but I don't kick against those who do. Outside books I do read. So I don't kick against outside books. I just don't believe that angels had a capacity to impregnate women and bring forth babies. Because if that's the case, if all flesh is not the same flesh and angels made it with women, where are their children today? Because angels can't die. So if every seed is not the same kind, so they mean they children should be somewhere running around, not able to die. But we know that ain't the case. So that's my take on that, my sister.
Okay, and Michelle Jordan says, "Okay, thank you. That's probably why they removed it."
Still read it though. If I
Yeah,
was you,
yeah.
still read it, my sister. Like that's one thing about your brother K. Judah. When people ask me about outside books, I tell them to read them outside books. But just be very careful because if you read too many books, it can start kind of getting in the way of when you read the Bible and you start trying to connect those dots. And when they don't connect, a lot of people, not you, but a lot of people say, "Man, I'm just gonna put this Bible down because this stuff not making sense." That's because some things they did take out, they try to tamper with. So they try to put their own interpretation on certain things. So that's why you got to be very careful and ask God for wisdom when you read these outside books to get the right understanding. Because everything has to be established out of the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses. If you can't do that, then I would just say read the book, but I wouldn't teach nobody anything that I can't validate out of the mouth of 2 or 3.
Okay, and yeah, like I said, I'm not one. I don't I just read the Bible.
Right.
Um, I am a Christian, and the first church. Well, when I gave my life over, I was actually living in Little Rock, Arkansas,
Okay.
and then I came back to Joliet, and I can say the first church, Prayer Tower Ministries, that I attended. I love that church. The church family was there for me, and the church I attend now, Leap of Faith Ministries, those people have been there for me, and I can only speak of my experiences, and uh, uh, they have been very good people to me, and like I said, this new pastor, I like him. He does, believe Jesus is black, you know, and so yeah, and I really don't like to even do the whole religion thing because I just respect everybody and what they believe, and I'm just not getting ready. Um, I just don't do it. Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
and so Hey Judah, what do you think about this whistleblower with Facebook?
Yes, ma'am. You ever heard of the guy named Eric Snowden?
No, sir.
Okay, he's the guy that came out not too long ago who ran to Russia because the United States was looking to detain him. He's the guy that they made the movie about. If you ever go watch the movie called Eagle Eye, watch a movie called Eagle Eye. It is about the surveillance system that the United States, Facebook, and all these social media platforms, they get our information and they put it inside of a database. So that means that everything that we say, everything that we do, yeah, that's right, Bees. Eric Snowden. This guy exposed how they was taking all our information from social media platforms and they were sending this information to places overseas. One of the places they sent it to was China. That's why they have these supercomputers that hold all our database information, things we say on social media. They can listen to your phone calls. They can tap into your house. They can probably even watch into your bedroom what you're doing with your woman. So Eric Snowden exposed these things. So they was trying to get this man, Miss April. They was trying to detain this man. And I don't believe they was trying to detain him. I believe they were wanting to kill that man. So this whistleblower that just came out about this Facebook stuff, this is nothing new. It's been a lot of whistleblowers been exposing various things. You got doctors who have been whistleblowers. You got this woman who have been a whistleblower. You got Eric Snowden who have been a whistleblower. So all these wicked entities, these social medias platforms, Miss April, they do wickedness every day. They do
Yeah, yeah.
wickedness every single day. And by this woman coming out exposing Facebook, I'm telling you right now, Miss April, that woman better be careful. Cause guess what? They're gonna come after that woman, man. They're gonna come
Yeah,
after that woman.
I was really surprised when she made she made her appearance be known, and it's going around now on talk shows, and I'm thinking, Lord, woman, for your safety, shoot, you need to have kept it, because these people are crazy out here. And, you know, she should have kept her identity private. Yes,
Right, right.
B Sparrow said, and I'm also telling everybody to please hit the like, share, and subscribe button on my channel, but as well as K Judah, and let me find B Sparrow channel. Um, yeah, B. See, they shut down Facebook the other day, and on Monday, but the whistleblower had already spoken.
Right,
So
right.
you know, they shut Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram down because they also said Instagram was not a good site for teenage girls. Um, it caused teenage girls to become suicidal. They said Facebook, it was racist because you got them showing black folks, oh, yeah, I'm going to old boy house. Uh, I done just killed him. I mean, we done looked at black people get killed on Facebook. We done looked
Absolutely.
at them fight. We done we done look at black folks do some of the most terriblest things on Facebook, and Facebook allowed it. But yet they want to put me in Facebook jail if I make a comment about the alphabet people. And don't get me wrong, I don't hate you people at all. Matter of fact, I think it's great, how you alphabet people have come together, and I mean you're powerful, and black folks, we still can't come together because we're ignorant. We don't
Right,
want to listen to other people. We
right.
can't sit down and have a decent conversation. People want to get mad like they just can't. We don't even want to listen to each other. And like I say, all black folks ain't kin folks.
Nope.
And you know, all black people ain't really black people. They could care two shits and a damn about you. And until you realize this, you will never, you will stop saying Obama was the best president, and you will stop believing Kamala Harris is for black people.
That's right.
Hey Monet, how are you doing today? We are just talking on various subjects. I have a co host today, Kay Judah, and we're just talking about, this big Facebook thing. You know, people will go into Facebook jail real quick. Yeah, real quick. They would they would put you in Facebook jail, and then they ban people like who? Farrakhan. Facebook decided to make Farrakhan a person to be hated and feared, and Farrakhan does not hate the Jews. But because Facebook decided to do this, And this is what they do to people. They will have you brainwashed about people and certain things that's going on in the world if it had nothing to do with anything. I mean, if Facebook, well, I shouldn't say Facebook, if the board of directors and the people that was running Facebook, if they were racist, then they tried to make you a racist. They blocked your your accounts. So yeah, would you like to comment more, K Judah?
Miss April, you know what it is? All these media platforms, when you really look at it, they know how to keep black people dysfunctional.
Yep.
Now, you made a good point when you said that black people are the only people. Man, look, I don't have anything against the LGBTQ because I also have family members that live that lifestyle who I love. But at the end of the day, they came together and got laws passed for them. The Asian people, they have received $50 million. And then you got Joe Biden just gave the Afghanistan people $100 million. What did we receive? We was happy just to receive Juneteenth. What is a holiday gonna do for you when you was already celebrating that holiday? Joe Biden did not do anything new for you by signing into law something you came up with during the war. When you went in Galveston under the balcony and celebrated Juneteenth with your people, but you was happy that he did that for you. We are dysfunctional, man. We at each other's throat. We all on social media platform talking about I'ma kill you, I'ma threaten you. You got Instagram models, then you got these young girls on there. They want to be like these women. And like Miss April said, you man, I didn't see murders on Facebook, but you taking down people channels who are giving vital information about various things. They trying to get taken down. You took my sister B's Instagram down for making a comment about Joy Reid, who was slamming Nicki Minaj for telling people, do your research. Whatever you're going to do is your body, but do your research. And she got mad at the sister and blasted this woman on national TV. Why you couldn't just hit this woman up behind the scene? I mean, you're on TV, right? You a TV personality. That means you couldn't get in touch with this woman, people, and have a conversation with her. You had to blast her for your white zaddies.
And you
So yeah,
know that whole thing with Nicki Minaj defending her husband for something that happened when what he was 16, 17 years old. Like, you know, we are the most worst people on the planet. People do change. You know, we want to go back and charge people for stuff that happened 20 or 30 years ago.
right,
Now, to make me aware of this, that's fine. But I'm not getting ready to bash anybody because people do change. Now, I do have a problem with people like Charlemagne the God, um, because you gave a 15-year-old girl Spanish fly and then raped her, made videos and joked about it. He should never, ever in his life talk about any man doing anything about women. But we are on such a bandwagon, you know, it should be either if you're against something, you're against them.
right.
Nobody should get a pass and be able to speak out about us. And this is what they do. The minute you point out somebody's BS on Facebook or Instagram or come back with some facts, I mean actual facts, then they take your channel down. See, they don't want the smart people on Facebook and Instagram that's challenging these people. That's basically what it is to me. That if anybody challenges anybody, especially when it comes to race, because first of all, no one, no other race can tell me about my race and how I should feel or speak on me, and you people think they are the world's greatest speaker.
Right.
No, they can't tell me. You have never been black. You've never walked in my shoes. And yes, Monet, where are the parents? But I hate to tell you something. I don't believe they're ever going to hold. If we're talking about R. Kelly, they aren't gonna hold those parents accountable. But if we're talking about where are the parents, period, well, some of the parents that we have out here, unfortunately, are crack babies, ADHD parents. Um, a lot of them got issues. So therefore, they can't be the type of parent that we expect them to be because, you know, they're partying with their kids. They want to be their kids' parents. They going with their kids to fight people.
Right.
So those aren't the type of parents that we are, you know, that they have. And these were the type of parents that they were showing on Facebook. You know, the dysfunctional. See, they never showed people in a good light on Facebook. If you really look at all of the videos and all of the stuff, the only thing Facebook was showing us was dysfunction in the black community. They had every video of kids fighting, their parents fighting, people that were saying it's okay to let your children tell you at 10 or 12 that they didn't know whether they were a boy or girl and all that other kind of stuff. They don't want to deal with the facts that, you know, some of us, we still have old school values and are sticking to them,
Right.
and we are not going with this new age stuff where anything goes. No, anything does not go in my mind, spirit, body, and soul. Okay, Judah, anything you want to say?
I just wanted to piggyback off what you were saying about when Mona said, "Where are the parents?" Well, you have kids having babies, and then you got the grandmother. She 42, so she having fun with her daughter. They fighting together. They clubbing together. They also dress alike. They act alike. The mama is teaching the daughter how to be just like the mama. So what you see in today's society is not the old values that grandmother and mama used to have. The young woman had to conduct herself as a young woman. She even had to dress as a young woman. She couldn't show her body in front of grandma. She couldn't show her body in front of mama. She couldn't show her body in front of great great grandmother. Cause she'll tell her, baby, you need to go in there and put some clothes on. Grandma, I got some clothes on, baby. You need to go cover your body up. We don't have that no more. We don't have the grandmothers and the aunties and teaching the young women how to be women. We don't even have men teaching young men how to be men because a lot of the fathers are gone. That's why every time I hear men say the women are raising
Hey,
effeminate,
yeah, And
Every time I hear that women are raising effeminate men, the first thing I say is, where's the daddy at? How you gonna blame the woman when the young man has a father? If the father yet left the young man, go get his daddy and tell him you left a child behind. Come raise your son. See, everybody want to play this blame game and put majority of the blame on the woman that she raising effeminate men, but where's the man at? Now, don't get me wrong. You got some mamas out here, boy, your daddy ain't this. Your daddy ain't that. But the man supposed to be the head, right? He say he a leader. He say he the head honcho. He say he the man of his house. Well, guess what? You left a boy behind. And all these young boys running these streets, toting these guns, popping these guns. A lot of these young boys just looking for love, for somebody to care about them. And you left your son behind for a woman to raise him. And a woman can't show no boy how to be no man. She could do the best she can, but she can't put them values that a man needs to instill in that boy. So go get your son. Stop talking about the women raising effeminate men, and you go raise your son to be a man then.
and another thing that I want to say too is we have a lot of successful black men, and even though they don't report it, they will report what the media, Facebook, Instagram, and now YouTube, um, what people are doing is the black the black male, every black male isn't a rapist.
Nope.
And stop buying into that. You know, this is what they want you to believe and think. And on the sly, they are trying to make us think every black man is a rapist, a thief. You know, don't trust them. You know, uh, we're going to go back to the days now where, women are going to be holding on to their purses. A terror and fear of the black man has evolved again, and they are using social media
Right.
to program people. You know, like there are no black men that are actually good husbands and taking care of their families and doing the right thing with spending time with their children and just are legit black men out here. There are a lot of successful black men, and let me tell you something. Success, I mean those that might not have ever gotten into trouble their entire lives. Also, successful black men who has done wrong, paid their debt to society, and is now living a right life, but yet we want to still in our mind because they are a felon, you know, they are still a successful black man to me because now they are out here and they are telling us their story, their journey, and things that we should be listening to. Because,
Right.
you know, like we can say that we know some things, and this is not everybody's assignment. Some people have certain assignments.
Right.
K. Judah's assignment is to speak on what he believes in. He has a channel. Now that doesn't mean that other people like they aren't doing what they should be doing,
Right.
but everybody can't speak or have an assignment. So, like I was saying, they are still a successful black man if they have reformed themselves, and this is my opinion, and and are trying to do the right thing um, in life and have paid their debt to society. Did you want to say anything, K. Judah?
I look at it like this, Miss April. He who controls the media controls the narrative. He who controls the media can paint any type of picture they want. I don't believe that black people running around doing all the things that the media say. I look, you kill where you live. There's no such thing as black on black. Because I never hear anybody say white on white, Asian on
Oh
Asian,
yeah,
Arab on
yeah.
Arab.
I had to stop saying that myself.
Yeah, there's no such thing. You kill where you live at, family. Wherever you live at, those are the people you're going to get into it with. Those are the people you're going to fight. And a lot of times, those are the people that's going to get killed in that demographic. So the point that I'm making is that the media always paint negative pictures of black people. But we all have platforms. We have the power to change that negative image into something positive. So that's what I try to do on my platform is I try to let our people know not only are you the smartest people on earth, if black people stop right now for one day, just one day, man, this whole economy will collapse. You know why? Because they know that you keep the economy going. You keep this economy going. You got $1 trillion worth of spending power, and we don't spend it on the right things. We spend it on Michael Jordan tennis shoes. Which, if you work hard, you can do what you want. But the point that I'm making, how we have $1 trillion spending power, but we don't got no black schools. We don't got our own hospitals. We go to them for everything when we have the smarts, the intellect, the mind to create for self. Now, these people always say, look, man, y'all need to do for y'all self. Well, Caucasian man and Caucasian woman, we did do for self. It's called Black Wall Street. We did do for self. It calls Rosewood. And guess what you did? You burnt it down. So that let me know you don't want us to do for self. But our people got to come up and understand that in your mind, black man and black woman, the Most High God then gave you something that a lot of people don't have. Everybody got talents, they got gifts, but God just put a little bit more extra season on yours. God put a little bit more extra flavor in you, a little bit more extra intellect. Your kids, they got 2 black kids right now who are the smartest 2 kids in the world. Do you see the media promoting them? Absolutely not. Because he who controls the media controls the narrative. They can't show your kids smarter than they kids, even though they know it to be true. That's why they gotta lie. Why you think they lie all the time? Because they know that you are the salt of the earth. They know that without you, nothing don't move, nothing don't go. They go watch you play sports, basketball, football, baseball, running track. They go watch you. So you better understand the power that is within you. God created you with a little bit more extra season and salt, a little bit more extra pepper. Better understand that.
And like I said, everybody has an assignment, but also beware of those that use their assignments, you know, for and don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, hey, everybody likes money. Matter of
Right?
fact, put your cash app in the comments. Um, put your cash app in there, K Judah.
Oh, Miss April, I don't take money. I
Oh,
do
okay.
I do everything
And
I
neither
do
do I.
everything yeah, I do everything
But
from the heart.
I'm
Everything
not
from the
going.
heart.
I'm not going to talk about the person that does take them.
Right,
But
right,
just make sure that you're giving the truth when you're out here talking. You know. And
right.
so, um, that's all I can say. But like I said, that Facebook whistleblower, I am really, I'm really scared for her at this time because you know Facebook is going around saying that it's a lie. Well, we know it's not a lie because a lot of people have been put in Facebook jail and their Instagram accounts have been canceled. And they did it. Anybody could file a complaint because whoever they filed the complaint with, they were racist too. So it's weird to me. So um, these people just be careful because I really feel like there is getting ready to be a big shift. But because it started with Facebook, what and Instagram and WhatsApp. So this whistleblower has risked her life to tell you, hold on, okay,
Can
yeah,
you see this, Miss April?
uh-huh,
This is why Miss April is saying she is fearful for the young lady. This guy right here to my left is named Gary Webbs. This is the man who exposed the CIA during the crack epidemic. Guess what happened to him? Two bullets to the head. They say he committed suicide, but we know that's a lie. They killed this man because he was the only one who had the guts to expose the CIA during the crack epidemic, that the CIA was bringing in the drugs and flooded the black community with those drugs. His name is Gary Webbs. They killed this man. So that's why Miss April is saying that the young lady need to be very careful because they are going to come now. They come after all they Caucasian people when they expose truth. So many didn't die for exposing their own government. That's why Eric Snowden fled to Russia. And Russia gave him asylum. They let him stay there. America wanted him back, boy. And this is when Obama was in the office. Obama and them wanted that man to be expedited back to the United States, and Russia would not release him. So the point that I'm making is that that woman exposed Facebook. And don't you know when she did that, everything shut down. WhatsApp,
yeah, they had to shut
Facebook.
down Facebook.
Right, right,
Well, because actually, um, like I said, people, they were letting they shut it down. I mean, they had to, because first of all, the woman was white, okay? And she had been on 60 Minutes.
mm,
So take heed, people. Let's keep this woman uplifted. And even though she might be white, she had a voice for us.
right. Absolutely.
And so, um, pray for this woman, you know, safety because anytime they tell the truth, they come up dead.
True.
And so for her to come up and speak about Facebook and show her face and say, yeah, I did it. And right then, I got so scared for her. I mean, I appreciate her bravery. And you best believe, I hope this woman lives a nice, successful life um, because I really am concerned about her safety because she spoke, a white woman spoke on the biggest social media giants platform. She exposed them for being racist, liars, trying to control the black people, showing all of the negative things, and also with girls being suicidal on IG. That was like a big thing what this lady did. So please give her credit for what she did and think about her safety. Is there anything else you want to talk about, K. Judah?
Man, hey, you didn't say it a mouthful, Miss April, like you said. Even though she a Caucasian woman, she came out and spoke truth for the people. So you can't do nothing but respect it. That's it.
And see, some of you new age ignorant people probably don't think it's a big deal. Well, yes, it's a big deal when all they do is show blacks in a negative way, show blacks wanting to kill each other, saying they are ready to pull up and kill somebody. You watching murderers on Facebook Live, but yet if somebody makes a comment when you talk about your religion, your beliefs, or what you feel, then they put you in Facebook jail or they destroy, get rid of you on Instagram, destroy your account because you make a comment in defense of your race or your religion.
Right.
Okay, so the next subject I wanted to talk about is first of all, please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. I put K. Judah's show. Please subscribe to his show and listen to him. And we want to keep B. Sparrow lifted.
Right. Absolutely.
Our sister lost her brother, and so I've been thinking about her. I got to call her today on something else. So I decided to take the jab. And that's another thing. You know, you had to be careful what you said on Facebook or Instagram. Like, you couldn't tell people, don't take the vaccination. See, I can say it now because maybe they won't shut me down since I'm a black woman that used to say, don't take the vaccination. Now I'm saying it's your choice. I think it's a personal choice. And I think it's a shame that they are mocking people. See, first of all, these people are letting you know, first of all, they letting you know again what they think about black people, and no matter how big you are or how small you are, you still ain't nothing in this so-called United States of America. They are getting on LeBron James because he refuses to tell people not to take the jab. And the jab, people had to start saying that because they would get mad when black people would say, don't take the vaccination. So they started saying the jab. So in the past week, uh, people, when they ask NBA players, are you vaccinated? They wouldn't answer. And at this point, I understand. It is a personal choice. I don't think it's anybody's business um, on who took the jab. K. Judah, your thoughts?
What they doing is this, Miss April. If you can get the biggest basketball player to come out and say, I took the jab, they believe that's going to influence other black people to also go get the jab. Now you got to ask yourself, why is they pushing so hard for other black celebrities to come out and let the black population know, hey, y'all need to go get this because I got it? That's why they getting mad at these celebrities, because they not using their platforms for their agenda. LeBron won't tell nobody what he did. So now they bashing this man in the media. But I guarantee you, if LeBron was telling people, I took it and I think you should go take it, they would be praising this man right now. He who controls the media can paint the picture, family. They can bash LeBron in one breath and then praise the man in another breath. They control the media. So, like Miss April said, it's your own choice what you want to do with your body, but you got to live with whatever happened to your body after that. Because what I would advise you to do is do you some research, see what's in it. Why are they pushing it so hard? Why do you have white folk quitting their jobs, letting it be known that I'm not taking it? When you got white people telling you they're not taking it and is willing to lose their job, you need to open up your eyes, man. When have this ever happened in history? Where you have white people going against their own people saying that, hey, I would rather lose my job than allow you to inject something in me that you forcing on me. You're not even giving me a choice. You forcing it on me. That's my
Yes.
problem with the whole thing. Why are you forcing it on the population? All you got to go do is listen to Bill Gates. He tell you all the time about depopulation. That's all this man talk about. Depopulation. Go listen to him. He'll tell you that it's going to 8 billion people on the earth. Now, we do a really good job, we can lower that number. Come on, man. Like who gave this man the capacity to say who should live and die? What, just because he got money? Bill Gates is a base man. Base man meaning a man of low degree. He's a nobody. But just because he got money, y'all believe we should listen to his influence? I think not. It's all about depopulation and control, family. What is the agenda? Find out what is the agenda. But it is your body. You got a right to do what you want with your body. But I will advise you, find out what is the big agenda. That's it.
And like I said, you do have nurses that are quitting their jobs. Actually, I was trying to pull up on Google. Uh, you let me see, where you have a governor Yeah, I have it. You have a governor from South Dakota, and please do your research, people, because I talk about it and I be about it. I'm gonna bring you facts.
Right.
And Governor Christy Norm of South Dakota said that she would not do the mandate for her state of South Dakota because they've had so many people to die, and that was after they took the vaccine. So, and I'm getting ready to bring the story up. Hold on.
Yeah, while Miss April looking for that story, family, all I would say is do your research, you know, understand why you are taking it and don't let no one force you or manipulate you or use scare tactics on you for you to put that into your body. Because at the end of the day, nobody can tell another person what to do with their body. We all got to make decisions based on what we believe and what we doing it for. You know, some people don't have a choice. Like I have a young friend, she lived with her mama and daddy. So they told her you gonna take it. So she had to take it, even though she didn't want to. So I just pray for all those who, taking it without understanding all the facts or the details of it, because they're not gonna tell you all the truth about what's in it. But I would advise you to do you some research and understand that don't let nobody coerce you into taking it or using scare tactics like, hey, man, if you don't get this, man, hey, you can die. Well, from what I see, people who have received it still dying. So just do your own research, man.
Mm-hmm. That's the article that I was showing where Governor Christie claiming um, President Biden. Wow, I'm having connection issues. Um, mandates vaccine. South Dakota see him in court. So you have these kind of stories that you read, like everybody ain't going along with blue-eyed devil Joe Biden. Um, that's my personal opinion of him. Um,
Hmm.
I am not a fan of Joe Biden. So, um,
Me neither.
did you want to read Major 1984 comment?
Yes, he say it's a personal choice. If you don't want to take it, don't take it. But if I own a company and I request you to take the shot and you say no, then go find a different job. I don't owe you nothing. But guess what, Major 1984? I'm from Houston, Texas. And I work for a company that they understand that they not gonna force it. You know why? Because how they gonna make money? How they gonna make money if they fire everybody who don't want to take it? Because from what I see today, people don't want to work. A lot of people getting unemployment, making more money than when they was working. We short-handed right now at my job. So they looking for workers that they can find. So they're not gonna mandate it. But if you own a company and you was willing to mandate it, and you gonna fire your workers, your company gonna go under unless you got a stack of workers that's in the back ready to handle business for you. Other than that, you find your workers who gonna work for you. How you gonna make money? How your company gonna make money? Cause I can tell that you thinking like, well, if I tell you to take the shot and you don't want to do it, go find you another job. That's your company. You have the right to do so. But okay, let's say for instance, half of your building don't want to take it. Then what you gonna do? You gonna fire everybody? My
And
company
I
smart, man.
don't think it's anybody's business. It's a personal choice with this vaccination or the jab
Right,
that why am I worried about who took the jab or not? Because there are a lot of other communicable diseases that are out here. You're not asking them, do they have tuberculosis? Because if somebody coughs and has TB, you might become a carrier of TB or catch tuberculosis.
right.
So if you're not going to ask people, like, well, do you have AIDS? Do you have HIV?
Right,
So I think it's I think it's a personal choice, and to make people, grown adults, take something that they don't want to do, and I'm going to show my reason on why I chose to take the vaccine.
right.
And even though I didn't choose, you know, I took it. I don't care who didn't take it. I don't care. Matter of fact, I don't even ask people anymore. Did you take the vaccine? Did you take the jab? Because I realized, you know what? What difference does it make? It's their business, and
Hey, Miss April, your
doesn't
microphone
matter.
breaking up just a little bit. Your microphone breaking up just a little.
Huh?
I say your
Oh,
microphone
I was
breaking up just a
saying,
little bit.
I'm breaking up.
Yeah,
Okay,
just a little bit, just a little.
just a little bit. Okay. Well, what I was saying was, it's a personal choice. Um, if I'm not asking you if you got AIDS, if you have tuberculosis, I'm not getting ready to ask you, did you take the vaccination? I
Right,
used to. And then I remembered, like, hey, that's somebody's business if they took that jab or not. You know, another thing to destroy the black community, to keep us divided, and trust me, it's at an experimental stage.
right.
And I am one of the experimental guinea pigs now. And I can live with that decision. Also, I don't understand why they are starting to knock on people's doors. I had someone tell me the CDC knocked on their door and asked them if they had taken the vaccination. So, what is the government like? What are you really doing? So, you want to make the people take it? Do you want to make them take it because the pharmaceutical companies are losing money and America is losing money? Now, I do understand that there are some people, like, they are going to have to make a choice because some people, they loving the life that they living now. More food stamps, unemployment looking good. So something is going to have to happen. But to make people take the vaccination, oops, excuse me, jab, um, I just don't think it's going to work. Well, it's not going to work because, like I said, um, everybody's getting ready to start getting sued now. In Major 1984, let me tell you something. If an employer hired a person and want to fire them now because they refuse to take the jab, they will be sued. That was not part of my employment,
Right.
was to take the jab. And so anybody can sue their company and they will win about not taking this jab.
That's right. And they also gonna use food as a weapon. How come you think they closing everything down unless you show proof that you have taken the jab? Because they are gonna use the things that people love: entertainment, sports, food, your everyday
Travel.
necessity. Right, absolutely. Travel. So, like my sister Miss April said, what is the government agenda on why they want to force people to take it instead of allowing this to be a personal choice for the person? Because now you pushing people into a corner. Now you taking their jobs. Now you won't let them go into the grocery store. Now you are pushing people into a corner to where they got to make a decision for the life of their children. So you telling them you either take it or you fired. They don't have no other employment. And then now they are saying you can't even receive unemployment unless you show proof. I don't know if they passed that, but I heard that's what they was trying to do. Now ask yourself, why are they doing this, man? What is the agenda? And like Miss April said, Major 1984, when you running a company, you need to use wisdom. You there to make money. But then if you allow your personal feelings to get in the way because you want people to take the jab, your company gonna go under. Because you may have half of your company who say, I'm not taking it, fire me, I'm gonna file unemployment. And you can't stop them from filing unemployment because you fired them unjustly.
Yep. And really, it is a personal choice.
Right.
Like, why are they pushing for you to get vaccinated? If you choose to not get vaccinated and you want to live with the consequences of not being vaccinated, that's a person's choice. It's not for the government to tell me that, woo, you know, you better take it. I think it's a financial thing. The pharmaceutical companies, and they want to get America back to feeling safe over an experimental drug. As at this point, like I said, and I'm a part of them too, I am an official guinea pig trial research woman for the United States government. Oh, hey, Miss, we have Mr. Robert Keller. You want to read his comment, K. Judah?
Yes, ma'am, I got you right now. Me as a business owner will fire anyone that risks to my business. Hey, you got a right to do, you got a right to do what you're gonna do. Like I said, my company, who I work for, they use wisdom in the situation. They not forcing anyone to take anything, and they even went further to say you don't have to show us anything whether you took it or not, because they there to make money. They there to make money. They are not there to control people's lives outside of their work environment. What I do on the outside of this job has nothing to do with my employer. When I fall when I put the application in, I didn't see any jab on the application. Cause like Miss April said, they gonna get a lot of people sued. Whoever find their employees, you gonna get sued.
Yeah, because if it wasn't on the application, they can't sue those people. And some people, like I say, they got all kind of issues now. Um, Now, do you think there are a lot of people that are trying to milk getting unemployment and the extra food stamps, so they don't have to go to work? Like, at what point? How do we stop this?
Oh yeah, they most definitely milking it. A lot of people never go back to work, Miss April, unless they cut unemployment. Man, we so short-handed at my job overnight because a lot of people just don't want to work. I don't know if America then tired everybody out. Everybody just tired of working, but a lot of people do not want to work. Man, they have people who fall out, put in the application, and then after 2 3 days they quit. People just don't want to work, man, and this is across the board. You even have restaurants who have to shut down because they don't have enough workers. You have when you go to a restaurant and the person who's serving your table, they don't even have enough of them. So you sitting there 30, 40 minutes, you got to let the people know, hey, man, it's no big deal, man. Like, you don't got to keep letting me know that y'all shorthanded. I can see that and I understand. I'm willing to be patient. They got to keep telling you that because they don't have enough workers. They don't have enough uh, staff. So yes, Miss April, I'm telling you, a lot of people is milking the unemployment. They not going back to work because they are making more money sitting at home than when they was working. Some people get $900 a week.
I know, do you? But do you think there are people that are really just terrified? They don't want to go to work. They don't want to go out in the world because of the virus.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Miss April, I guarantee if you ask people just on the fly, hey, you don't want to go back to work because of that jab, huh? You're gonna say, yeah, I ain't taking it, bro. I would rather be poor. I'd rather just sit here. I'm not nobody not finna force me to take that. So yes, I do believe some people are just afraid to go back because they don't want to take it. Because a
No,
lot
but
of
I'm saying far as even going outside.
oh
Because
yeah,
I'm
oh
going
yeah,
to tell you, I got a big phobia. I don't like doing all of that extra stuff.
right. I got you. I got you,
You
Miss
know,
April. I got you.
now Robert Keller says, when do unemployment run out or expire?
I'm gonna be
And see,
real with
that's
you.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got you.
Something's going to have to give. I do understand that they're not going to keep paying these people unemployment. And I have a girlfriend, and she's very pissed. She's like, if I get up and go to work to my job, everybody else, like you, 2K Judah, you go to work every day, even though COVID, and I'm sure you take the necessary precautions. So a lot of people are not buying into this, and they're saying, look, if I go to work, they should be able to go to work, and I don't give a damn about them being scared that they just living off the government. Okay, Star said there's no more unemployment. Star said it stopped in August.
What
But
state?
see,
What state is start in?
I don't
Because
know what state you're talking about because um, I think at the end of this month in Illinois it was supposed to stop, but see, then the numbers went up again.
yeah, down here in Houston, Texas, one of my friends, she just filed another
Oh,
unemployment status. So I don't know what state start in, but down here in Houston, Texas, Texas move a little different than the rest of the United States because my friend's still on unemployment, even though she worked at my job, but she don't get many hours at my job, so she still can file unemployment. I talked to her today. She say that she just had to file a new application to continue to receive unemployment. So I don't know how it work in other states, but down here in Texas, they still giving people unemployment.
and start put also if they lose their jobs because they won't get the vaccine, they will not be able to collect. Yeah, we talked about that
Yep, we
earlier.
talked about it.
Yeah,
Absolutely. You
like
right,
they,
Star.
you know, they're gonna make sure. You said it ran out at the end of August, but see, um, Miss Star, um, all states are making it mandate. This, okay, hold on. We got somebody on the screen. Hey, Mr. Robert Keller, how you doing?
What's
How you
good, Mr.
doing?
Robert? How
What's
you
up?
doing? How you doing?
What's up, K Judah?
How you doing, my brother?
I'm all right.
Yeah,
Man,
we're glad to have you.
oh, let me pause my, hold on.
Okay.
Oh, bad. That going. But yeah, I think it come down to I think when it come down to the mandation, um, it's all about money. Uh, I get it to a certain degree, because everybody suffer if we shut down again. If we shut down again, that's what they trying to prevent. Um, but I also see I'm trying to figure out how can I invest in this shit because I see what it is, and then they coming back with the booster shot that you're gonna need. So shit, I'm trying to ride the wave, but at the same time, I understand that they can't afford a depression, and that's the direction that it was headed in. So it's like, you know, if you were had to make that decision, K. Judah, as a president, as opposed to do we go in depression, another a Great Depression that can be that can break the record of all time history, or can we mandate this? What choice would you choose as if you was the president?
To be honest with you, man, the reason why I wouldn't mandate it because it's gonna cause the reaction of what we see right now. You
He
have
says he says gonna what?
It's gonna cause the reaction that we see right now when you look at Australia. I don't know if y'all know what's going on in Australia. You have construction workers, man, they tearing Australia up right now because of the mandate. You have other states. In the UK, I got brothers and sisters I talk to in the UK. They telling me what's going on in the UK for this mandate. So the point that I'm making is that when you force people to do something, you're gonna have resistance. You're gonna have an
I agree.
uprising. You're gonna have an uprising. So when you ask me the question, what I mandated, I would not mandate it, but I would use certain precautions to protect the public. But I would not mandate it because when you
Okay.
mandate it, you push people into a corner, and when you push people into a corner, they don't react rationally. They
Okay.
react out of emotions a
But
lot
the
of
other
times, and that's
side,
what we see a lot of
the other
emotion.
side to that is if you don't mandate it. So it's kind of like you got to pick your poison,
Right,
because
right. I got you.
if you don't mandate it, now we're going to a Great Depression. Now we're going back towards lockdown. So then telling people what to do.
Let me ask you this. Oh, okay. We know that we can't always trust what the media say, right?
I'm going
Can
with numbers. I'm going off numbers.
I know, but can you really trust their numbers? Because they can tell us anything, bro. Like,
Yeah, I can trust the numbers because I'm seeing it with my own eyes. It's one thing, that if I'm hearing the media and I'm not seeing it with my own eyes, this shit has hit home. Hit home. So I know people who not here today. Several people who not here today because of it.
yeah, I got
Uh,
you. I got you.
so it, it's to me, it's been validated, and I know people who work in the hospital and they damn near sleep there because of it.
Yeah, yeah, man. You know, I don't know, bro, because like me and Miss April was
So,
saying,
well, maybe I got it wrong when you say trust the media. Uh, I don't want to speculate. What you mean by trust the media as far as what?
what I'm saying is that he who controls the media can paint the narrative any way they want.
Right, right,
They can
right. So
tell.
I'm saying what you said that what do you believe that I'm trusting the media on? What
No.
narrative?
I'm saying as far as like the media is saying that look, we gotta mandate this, because if we don't mandate it, more people gonna die. Man, look, I don't believe that, bro, because the people that's been taking the jab still dying.
Well,
Then,
it,
then,
it,
then,
it
then, um,
softens.
then, Mr. Keller, they're trying to tell, they're getting on people like LeBron James because he's not telling people to take the jab.
Right, right.
You know why?
Well, you see
That's
what happened with
hurting
Nikki,
the
right?
mind.
Who told people don't take it? And it was a couple weeks ago. Nicki Minaj sent a tweet out saying, don't take it.
Now,
Uh,
Robert, she told them to do their own research before they take it. And Jar
after,
Reed,
after, yes, he did. After, because they went down to CDC, started protesting.
yeah,
And
yeah,
she came back and retracted and said, I got to take it. Y'all do y'all own research because if I want to work, she even said, eventually, if I want to get back out here and do these tours, I'm gonna have to take it.
right,
But
right.
she retracted. And when you have a following like that, man, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
But
Now,
they coming at
rapping with the
LeBron
truth.
James, Robert, but he didn't say to take it or not to take it, Robert, and they still bashing this man because they want them to use their platform, Robert, to
Right.
bring in, that certain
Yeah, that's to be their
demographic of the
choice.
population. There you go. So
That's to
they
be
want
their
LeBron
choice.
and them to use their platform to attract other black people to take. And this is my only thing. Why do you need celebrities to tell
Because
people to
they
take it
have
though?
the because they use them because they have they use celebrities for everything, to promote clothes. When it comes to voting, they use them. So they have the most outreach. So, they can be utilized and make a huge impact. So that's why they use them. But it still should be his choice though.
Yeah,
Whether he want to do
absolutely.
that or not. You
Yeah,
know.
but clothes, but clothes and all that not life and death though. Like this is people life. This is a life and death situation. So you have a celebrity. He tell majority of the people, "Hey, go take it," and these people die. That man got to live with the fact that he influenced these people because he LeBron James or any other
Well,
entertainers.
it's more people dying from not taking it than taking it. I mean, you do
No,
have
I
some
don't
people.
believe that. I don't believe that, bro.
You do have some people that that have died from it, but when the numbers, when you look at the statistics, and I know you're all about statistics. Uh, it's unvaccinated. Majority of people who's passed away from it has been unvaccinated people.
I've been working around my co-workers at my job the whole time since this started. And
Hmm.
majority of my whole company, this is no lie. Majority of my whole company, even my big bosses, then been out of work because of this jab. And guess what? I have never taken it. I have never been sick. I plead the blood over myself and I go handle my business and I come home. The
I mean, I
point that
don't.
I'm making, the point that I'm making, bro, is that just because I did not take it and somebody else took it,
Well,
because one of my partners, he took it and now he's sick right now. Like his body, he told me his neck hurt, his
so
arm
yeah,
hurt,
so
his body hurt.
when I took it, I felt like I was coming down with the flu.
Okay.
But it only and my arm was hurting too. Well, it only lasted a day. When I took it the second time, my arm was hurting for damn near 4 days.
Okay.
But I would take my arm hurting for 4 days over being on a goddamn breathing machine.
Yeah, because
Uh,
my wife ain't
Star
paralyzed.
says
She paralyzed
in
on one
her
side right
state,
now.
yeah, Star says in her state they've lost 1,500 nurses due to mandate and 1,200 state police.
See what I'm saying, Miss April? You
And
because
then
when you
she
push
was
people in the
saying
corner.
that
well, when you're dealing with the public, yeah, you go see mandation. Like a lot of things has been mandated. Not that's not the only thing. Like for example, truck drivers, they've been mandated forever. Like they every year gotta go to take a DOT physical. They can't be a diabetic. They can't have any breathing issue, and it's for the better. It's for the safety of the public. So whenever you, especially when you dealing with the public, mandation gonna be there, and it was there
Now,
before this. Go ahead.
let me ask you a question. When you got nurses and police officers and certain doctors telling you, hey man, I'd rather quit than take this. Evidently, they seeing something that we not seeing. That's why they quitting.
Well,
What are they seeing?
I haven't saw any medical person. That's interesting because majority of the medical people that I talk to, and I talk to several, they tell me, "God damn it, go get it, go get it." I haven't saw any in Chicago that's anti vaccination.
Let me get this video, if Miss April don't mind, of this whistleblower who worked in a hospital. She blew the lid off the top when she said, I'm gonna just get the video. Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna
yeah,
get the
get the
video. She
video.
was a whistleblower.
But me personally, if you're an anti-vaccinator, I don't have no problem with you. It don't got nothing to do with me. I just say, shit, just stay away from me
Yeah. Hold
and put a
on,
mask
Miss
on.
Judah. I want to show my video
Oh yeah,
uh,
go ahead, Miss April.
on why I took the jab. And let me tell you, just because I took the jab, I'm not getting ready to tell somebody else
Right.
not to
Exactly.
take it.
Exactly.
And you're still allowed to come to my house. I'm still going
Well,
to be around.
if well, for
But
me,
this
if you
is
don't,
my video.
uh,
Oh, wait a minute.
take Star down.
There's, I didn't do a voice thing to it.
Okay.
So this video, my aunt died of COVID, and then 3 months later, her grandson.
One of these mornings.
And so that's why
I
I
honestly believe eventually, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong
and
about this.
that was why I chose to take the jab, because this is my cousin. He had just eulogized his grandmother. He was 38, a
Mhm.
minister, had been a teacher, just became a principal, a great worship leader. Once he died, that terrified me.
One
And
of
so
these mornings.
that was why I chose to take the jab. Because, see, for me, it hit different
And I
when,
think that's why a lot of people end up changing their
my
mind.
family,
I know a couple people who once close
hey,
people passed
fella,
away. Yeah.
rocking with the truth, said she glad she don't work for you.
Yeah, you've been gone, Rocky. You've been gone. Um,
I
and
follow you,
again,
Miss April.
I don't have no problem with anti-vaccinators. Just stay away from me. Put your mask on. Social distance.
Yeah. So you don't want anybody around you that hasn't taken the vaccination?
Not unless you got about 4, 5 N95 masks on. But if you come in my house, you want to take your mask off and chit chat. You anti-vaccinator?
Oh,
But
I
if
got
you
to find the picture and show y'all the new mask I got. Let me show this video from K Judah. Okay. Play it, K Judah.
Yep. Yeah, I'm good.
Did you press the play button?
You ready, Miss April?
Uh-huh.
go ahead.
Now I want y'all to listen to this woman. She's a nurse.
I'm a registered nurse, ESN, case manager in Baltimore. My grassroots, boots on the ground report is that there's a lot of patients being injured. I've never seen anything like this. Since January, I've experienced personally 6 deaths, and I've lost count of the injuries. And we're not talking about typical adverse events like fevers, chills, sore muscles. I'm talking about things like urinating clots of blood, paresthesias, gastroparesis, altered mental status, respiratory arrest, cardiac arrest, new onset seizures, new onset diabetes. I have patients who can't walk anymore. Patients who keep complaining that their feet and their hands are burning. They forget where they are. I've just never seen anything like this in all my years of practicing medicine. What I'm seeing now as time goes on is patients who were given the shot months ago that are now showing up in the hospital with equally strange and confusing events. Practitioners see this, their dissonance just flows, and they either ignore it or literally don't know what to do with it. Every healthcare professional working with patients across this country has to see what's going on. What else do I see on the ground? A lot of great suffering that isn't getting met with good care because we have no idea what to do with these patients who have been injured by, frankly, an experimental treatment, and there's no protocols to treat them. There's no information how to help them, and even breaking through the cognitive dissonance of physicians to accept this patient has been vaccine injured is a chasm. It's a huge chasm.
I gotta hearken to what this woman's saying, man.
But check this out, Kato. Now, I know somebody who has some blood clots, and I know a couple people who that
Okay.
Johnson and Johnson fucked them up. Johnson and Johnson. Um, Outside of Johnson and Johnson, I haven't really heard any issues. Um, but just like what you told me earlier, where you got to be careful when you asked me about the media, and I'm saying that when the media told me, motherfuckers is dying. I'm sorry, curse. Media told me the people was dying, and I'm seeing it with my own eyes. I'm like, okay, I can validate that because I'm seeing it. But when I'm hearing something that they're saying that okay, these people coming in and grew a horn, and I'm exaggerating, and I'm not seeing that. I kind of question it
I got you.
because I'm not seeing none of this stuff. However, I'm seeing people who I did see some people with the Johnson Johnson, so I can say okay, yeah, stay away from the Johnson Johnson. I won't recommend nobody to get it. So it's like when you tell me this, I'm not. How can I? I'm not seeing it. So do I just go with the media like you told me earlier?
I
All I'm saying is this, man. This is what I believe. If you do a little bit of research, it's not even a lot, bro.
I've
If you
been
just
doing a
do
lot
it,
of research. When they,
okay,
when they
so
when
okay,
they
so who
came to this, because I was one of those people like, man, I, I I don't, it's too soon. It's too soon. I don't know. And I did a lot of research before I took it.
So let me ask you this: did you know that Melinda Gates and Bill Gates Foundation own the patent to this?
His wife.
No, I'm saying their foundation owned the patent to the COVID.
I
Did you
heard
know that?
something. I heard something in regards. I've never looked into it, but again, like I said, I
Hold on,
see
hold
the
on, hold
money.
on. Let me ask you one more thing. Okay, have you ever heard Bill Gates talk about depopulation?
I haven't really been following Bill Gates like
The
that.
reason why I'm asking you these things because all Bill Gates talk about, bruh, is that there's too many people on the earth. They did an exercise way before the COVID came out of how many people was gonna die, how it was gonna affect people's bodies. The point that I'm making is they tell you what they're gonna do before they do it. They
Well,
tell you in cartoons, they tell you in their movies, they tell you on their commercials. They tell you, they have to tell you what they're gonna do
do,
before they do it because they know majority of the population is
so
programmed to believe what
so
the
you
media says.
so let me make sure I'm understanding you correctly. Are you saying that the vaccination is supposed to depopulate? It's meant to be for the population?
I believe it changes your DNA through biotech particles. That's why
I mean, of course, it's biotechnology. You're dealing with vaccination.
I know,
Uh,
but why would they put that in your body to alter your DNA? You're not gonna be you no more.
I don't know if it's
They'll
altering your DNA. I think it's just giving you antibodies to help you with the COVID. But my
hey Robert,
question is,
you
man,
ever seen that movie with Van Diesel? Dang, what's that movie when Van Diesel died? And you remember they brought him back and they put biotechs in his bloodstream. So it made him more powerful, it made him more stronger. It looked like little ants was in his blood.
bro, okay, so I believe in nanotechnology. You know, however, I believe it in a way to enhance you, not to kill you. So you had no argument with me with as far as nanotechnology.
Man, when
Uh,
have the government ever did anything to help people? All they do is experiment on people. They do it to black people through the Tuskegee. They do it to black people all the time. So you mean to tell me I'm gonna come in this time right now and trust the government with this vaccine when they've been experimenting on my people for ever since we've been here?
so, I was gonna say,
I would never trust them ever.
I was gonna say, do you believe that it's meant for depopulation?
I believe that it's meant for depopulation. Absolutely.
All right, okay, that's what I wanted to get at.
Okay.
So without the vaccination, COVID depopulated the goddamn world. It don't get no more depopulated than that. And this numbers, it's we got statistics to back that up, so that's undisputed.
All
Now,
I'm
when
telling
we
you,
get
all
hold
I'm
on, hold
telling
on,
you,
hold on,
bro.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Now, when the vaccination comes, those numbers slow down. It's getting less and less depopulated. So how can something that's supposed to be meant to depopulate the world, I mean, for the population, actually slow the population down? Because that's what's been happening. And we're
Hey,
not just talking about the country. We're not just talking about the country. We're talking about the world. So that kind
bro,
of do you see what I'm saying though?
I see what
And
you're
we try,
saying,
but we
bro,
try to.
but I don't believe nothing they say, bro. I'm just telling you straight up.
But
I
do you
don't believe
believe
nothing
that
they say.
COVID depopulated the world and the
I
and the
believe that.
vaccination? Hold on, this is a two-part question. Do you believe COVID depopulated the world and the vaccination slowed that down?
I believe that COVID is still depopulating and will continue to depopulate. And I don't believe that this slowed anything down.
Well, the numbers say otherwise, man.
Man, I look, bro,
Statistics say otherwise.
look. They say we 13%, and they've been saying that since we've been here 400 years. So how we still 13%? I don't believe nothing they say, bro. I'm just telling you straight up.
Do
I
you
don't
believe
believe nothing they
statistics?
say.
Do you believe statistics?
Man, I don't believe they numbers, bro. Come on. We dealing with the same man that all he been doing is Experiment, bro. Like you think I'm gonna believe him? Oh. So the same man that's
Who?
been lying and miseducating and just doing the
Who
most
you talking
violent
about?
wicked thing.
Who you
This
talking about?
country, this government.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
trust nothing this
The
government say,
government
bro.
run. The government run. You talking about the president of the United States government?
I'm talking
Because
about United States, period.
okay, I'm talking about the world.
Those at
Okay,
the top.
listen. I'm talking about the world. This COVID is just not didn't stop at the United States. And the United States, oh, it didn't even begin with the United States, to be honest with you.
We
Shit, we
know
were
that.
like what? Okay, so we talking about the whole world. So when you say the government, what they got to do with fucking China and Japan and the UK and they control them too?
Man, United States, bro. When you just said it's the whole world, of course, that's the best thing for depopulation. That number one target is us. That's the number one target. But
That's what I'm
everybody else,
saying.
but
The-
everybody else getting it by way of just, hey, this
well,
happening to all races of people. We understand that, but the point that I'm making is this: the main face that they using for this is black people. The main face of it is black people. Joe Biden even came out and said the black and Hispanic race, they refuse to take it. You know why we refuse to take it? Because we remember what you did in the Tuskegee experiment,
well,
bro. When you gave us syphilis.
I don't know if you remember like when it first started, like before it got here and it hit Italy real hard. Um, there was Italians. They were black. You remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Edify me, educate me.
Okay. So it when it first started, when it first started, um, it hit Italy so hard when it was running out of doctors, running out of ICU rooms, running out of ventilators, and so many people dying. And this is before it came over here, like super hard. It was like in the very beginning. Um, and they are Italian, not black. This don't care about what color you is.
Bruh, I never said that. I said they trying to make us the face. I never said it didn't affect the people. It's affecting the whole world. But I'm telling you, they trying to make us the face of it, bro.
I,
Why you
I
think
thought
they're
China,
using?
I thought
Okay,
China was
okay.
the
Well,
face of it.
hold up. I let you talk.
Right.
Show me where they're using white celebrities to go and get their people to take the jab. Or are they only using black celebrities, entertainers, actors to come get our people to take the jab? Show me where they're using white entertainers, basketball players, football, singers, movie actors to go tell Caucasian people to go get the jab, or are they only using our people, entertainers, comedians, actors to go get the jab?
I know what I don't watch TV, so I can I'm gonna take your
Okay,
word for it.
okay. Okay, no, I got you. I
Well,
got
you
you.
know
I got
they are getting on the NBA players, and I
you.
know you
Absolutely.
watch
Absolutely.
basketball. Now hold on, y'all, for a minute. Let's read some of the
Man, just
comments.
B, they don't even make sense what you
Now,
just said.
Aaron Thomas says, "My thing is, if you're vaccinated,
That's be crazy.
there is no reason for you to know or care about who was unvaccinated unless you don't trust the vaccine. Many people are still getting sick after receiving the shot."
Right.
And Star says we have a serious
So yeah,
problem, at least in my state. And Aaron says, "I will not tell anyone if I gotten it or not. I agree with you. At
No,
this
everything you
point,
do say don't
I
make
don't
sense.
care."
You
And
tripping.
then Rocking with the Truth says, "I need the vaccination to continue to wear a mask." Um, then she says, I agree. I miss Rocking with the Truth. Rocking with the Truth said, "My son got 3 unemployment checks, tax more 12,000, and went and he got a job. His income
so,
taxes should be nice when he gets it."
Yeah.
Hey,
So
Karen J.
that's the thing, man. It's like,
And then we've got Star saying we've got nurses losing their jobs. Hello, black girl, just V. And let me see. She says we are losing the hello. Hey, black girl beauty, just V. Your wife's in here. Rocking with the truth said, I have taken shots since the 60s. I'm over it seriously. I'll just spend my time in the backyard. The third person is K Judah. That's
what's up, Mikey?
yeah. Population control. It's affecting all races of people all around the world. Yeah,
Um,
and Aaron Thomas, I want everybody to know. Um, please,
Mandation.
please, everyone, please hit the like, share, subscribe button to my channel and K Judah's channel. Um, it's in there, and
I think the mandation is going to be interesting because
yeah,
I will say I don't think you should be able to force anybody to do anything. You know, it should be
Right,
their
right.
choice.
I agree. I
It
agree.
should be their choice. However, that doesn't mean you make it hard for them. I think it's going to get to the point where I wouldn't say you make somebody do shit, but it's getting to the point. For example, in Chicago, you know, they brought these festivals back, um, and in order to get inside, you had to either be vaccinated or you had to get tested like damn near every day. So it's like if you don't get vaccinated, then so are you opposed to getting tested, K Judah?
Oh no, no, no. Me and Miss April talked about it in the beginning. Whatever a person do with their body, that's their decision. I would never tell
So
anyone what to do.
let's say for example, let's say if your job say okay, if you don't want to get vaccinated, you got to get tested like every 3 days. Are you opposed to that?
If I do my own testing, I wouldn't let them test me. I'm not letting them stick nothing in my nose, nothing. I do my own testing.
Right, right. Well, I'm just saying, are you opposed to that?
No, no, I'm not opposed to not at all. But one thing I can tell you about my company, they use wisdom. They not forcing anyone to take anything. They not forcing you to show that you took it because them people that'll make money and they understand this. They already have a shortage on employers. So
I
why
think
force
that
people to
they're
take it
gonna
and they
have
gonna
that
work?
shortage. They're gonna have that shortage of unemployment right now. I thought that shit ran out by now.
No,
That's
not
crazy.
down here in Texas, though. A lot of people still getting it down here in Texas because
I think it probably depends on when you came on it. Like if you probably got
absolutely,
on
yeah,
it like right in the
yeah,
beginning, then it probably run out. But you came on like halfway through.
yeah.
Eventually,
yeah,
it's
you're
gonna
right.
run out.
Yeah,
Eventually, it's
oh
gonna
yeah,
run out.
absolutely. I agree with you, brother.
Rocking
And
with the
that's
truth says she's lost neighbors, friends, and co-workers, but I will not be getting a shot. Just be, I'm vaxxed up over here, babe. Team vax. She's vax dick or no dick. Oh Lord, have mercy. You hear that? You see that,
oh
K
man,
Judah?
oh man,
Hey, but look, Miss April, I talked to Miss April on the phone. Miss April told me why she took it, and I didn't tell his sister, oh man, you should have
right,
never did that. Miss April
exactly,
had to do that for her own personal choice, bro.
right.
And guess what? Guess what? No one can tell Miss April she shouldn't have did that. Miss April, that was her decision. That's her decision. No one should
Oh,
tell anyone what to do.
once my,
That part.
I had thought about getting it. Uh, Atmos Love does a show, and he was talking about the numbers. So I was already thinking about getting the vaccination,
Hmm.
and then when cause I'm a numbers ladies too, and he said the
Hmm.
numbers, and I trust his show was better if you got the vaccination. And I called him and asked him what vaccination he had took, and he said Pfizer. But once my cousin died, on September 9th, it was nothing nobody could tell me.
Right.
It was a wrap. I was getting vaccinated.
Yeah.
That was it. But with me getting vaccinated, I'm not gonna tell nobody like, don't come near me or don't
Right, right. I
touch
got
me.
I had a cousin had passed away, like during COVID, passed away from cancer. And when we went to the funeral, damn near the whole funeral got COVID. And then my uncle ended up passing away. Then you had several people that was in ICU. So that's what made me get it. I was like, I ran and got it then because I was procrastinating about it.
right,
I was procrastinating about it. But when it hit home, and not only that, even prior to that, I dodged it so many times. I had no idea how to get it. Like I had my niece and got it before. My man, so many times I have dodged it, and I'm like, I can't keep playing with fire because now I'm seeing people who damn near died from it and did die from it.
yeah. I got you. See,
Uh,
but look,
uh,
hey, that's your see. I'm saying you
right,
see
right, right,
something. Yeah, you see something within your circle that
right,
caused you to say, "Hold up, man, I can't keep playing like this." So I'm gonna go ahead and protect myself, and I'm gonna go get it. That's your
right.
personal choice, and nobody can't tell you, "Hey, you
I
shouldn't have
agree.
did that." But
And I'm not
all
gonna
I'm
tell
asking,
nobody. I'm,
nobody shouldn't tell me now. You need to go get it because I'm gonna tell you, man, get up out my face.
well, I'm not gonna tell you like I was give you a advise you to. And that's about
Right,
it.
I
Take
got
it or leave it as a advice. However, I'm not going to be around people who's unvaccinated because it's
I
still,
got
even though I'm vaccinated, it's not 100%. Like I still can get it. I still have protection from it,
I
but
got
it's not 100%. I know
you. Yeah,
somebody, who got vaccinated and got it the next day, or the next week. I'm sorry, and when she got it, she didn't have any symptoms, and her and her daughter got it at the same time. Daughter
mm,
got every symptom you can think of, and really
yeah,
struggled with it, but she didn't go to the hospital or nothing. But the mother, she got it. They have not one symptom.
wow,
So they say
mm,
even with the vaccination, even if you still get it, it still make it more tolerable. Not to say you won't die from it because nothing is it's not 100%, but it gives you a little bit more protection.
yeah, I got you. I got
Hey, I just want to show y'all these new masks they have, and I bought one. Oh wow! Wait a minute. If I did wrong, I put it in the background. Hold on. Bear with me, y'all. I'm not hiding.
Mhm.
I, that's one thing I hate about not working anymore. I used to be on top of everything. See
Oh, you
me?
got the face
That's the
shield.
mask.
you. Oh, okay,
That,
okay.
Damn.
that's my face
Well,
shield.
what's it?
I wear now.
That's
Miss
too much. I ain't doing
Miss
all that.
Miss April got on that
But why
that
not?
RoboCop mask. She got that
Why
RoboCop
not?
mask on.
Hey,
I
oh,
mean,
we're sorry, just be my condolences. She said her father passed from COVID. And see, that's how I felt. Um, yeah.
I
Miss
hope I'm
Rich,
wrong
please
about this,
shut up.
but I
Miss
believe
April,
that everybody eventually will get COVID if you're not vaccinated. And I just pray that it doesn't, that you make it from it. I think this COVID shit ain't going nowhere no time soon. I think it's gonna be a fucking season and shit. Just like you got flu season, it's gonna be fucking COVID season where it just have
hey
a
Diva. Yeah. But
So 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 let me ask y'all this: who should be trusted more, the nurses that work around these patients that's making videos telling you exactly what's going on, or should I listen to somebody that's in the public? I'm gonna listen to somebody who's actually in that field telling
Well,
me
I need to.
exactly what's going on.
I need to hear multiple nurses say that.
Okay. Look, Miss April, can you open up this window right quick?
I
Because
sure
and,
will.
and 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 everybody I talk to that's in the medical field is tell me go get that motherfucker. Everybody who
Well,
work in that goddamn on that COVID unit floor. I have a cousin that fucking that that's on that unit. My sister used to do that shit. I was so glad when she got out of that shit.
Yeah.
They telling
Let
me
me know when you
otherwise.
can see that, Miss April.
okay, hold on.
I did not. Now
Wait a
I didn't
minute.
show
Let
you
me
one
remove
nurse.
my
Here go
big
another nurse.
face mask. Hold on. Don't start it yet.
Okay.
But yeah, that's my mask I wear now. I am so serious. Once my cousin died for this, it just my whole outlook changed. Okay, you can play it.
All right. This nurse is protecting her identity. So
From the beginning, we have been lied to about COVID patients filling the hospitals. We are now
Oh,
being
shit.
told Delta patients are filling
I
the
don't trust
hospitals.
that already.
True. I am joined right now by
this
an
a nurse
anonymous
though.
nurse whistleblower. She's
Right.
currently
No identity. I don't know who that is.
and has been since the beginning of the COVID-19 quote pandemic.
That's the
Threat
avatar.
on China. We now know.
So you can't trust her because she won't show her identity, bro.
I'm not. I'm just saying I got a problem with that.
But y'all trust Joe Biden though
About what?
about everything he say.
Man, I trust the numbers.
No, I'm
I trust
asking you. But
statistics.
when Joe Biden come out and run his mouth, do you believe what he say?
It depends on what you're talking about. And then you're talking about
Everything he
this
talk about is the
vaccination.
Hey,
COVID.
Diva Divine.
When
Yeah.
you're talking about this vaccination, hell yeah.
So you
I'm trying
believe
to
Joe
figure out.
Biden talk about the
I'm
COVID?
I'm trying to figure out how can I put some stock in this. Be honest with you. I see what it is.
She wishes to remain anonymous. We're going to call her Sarah for now. Sarah, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate your bravery.
Absolutely.
So from the beginning, we have been told hospitals were overrun. They were at their breaking point. There was an influx of patients. They could not be sustained. The hospitals were overrun with COVID patients that were sick and dying. Has that ever been true?
No, that has not been true. It is the overflow we have had mostly has been since the vaccination rollout, where we've had patients, periods of time where we've had overflow into the emergency rooms, but it was not ever COVID, specifically respiratory COVID.
Okay, so at your facility, what has been the protocol for somebody that comes in presenting with this group of symptoms referred to as COVID-19?
They get a PCR test, and if they're negative, they're put on the main floor. And if they're positive, they typically go straight to the isolation COVID ICU, depending on the level of symptoms. So it's all basically based on that one particular test.
And have you worked in this COVID ICU?
Yes.
Okay, have you heard about the PCR test and the failure surrounding that?
No, and that is the sad thing. In the hospital, everyone takes that test as gospel. So if you get a positive test, no matter what your symptoms, even asymptomatic, you're already on the COVID track, going to the area where isolated, gown, gloves. Your level of care is completely different. Even if you have, it doesn't matter if you have respiratory symptoms or not. That's the thing.
So, in other words, somebody who doesn't have COVID-19 could be put into this COVID ICU with COVID-infected patients.
Exactly. They get a completely different level of care.
And then what is the protocol for those people?
Well, they're basically, depending on the oxygen saturations or whatever, it could be pneumonia, it could be other respiratory issues. They're put, the COVID ICU is basically a floor where everyone is isolated, gown, gloves, the minimal access to staff, no visitors. It's completely different.
Are they getting remdesivir? Are they getting put on ventilators? Is that kind of what the standard thing? I mean, this is what we have been told, is that they're slammed with remdesivir and put on a ventilator.
Basically, yes. The standard care is remdesivir.
And of those patients that go on remdesivir and ventilators, do the majority of them die, or do the majority of them survive and recover?
Most of them do not do well. A lot of them do pass away. Remdesivir itself has caused kidney issues, heart issues. Those patients typically do not do well.
Wow. So the things that have been reported on this program are that remdesivir was a dangerous drug. Anthony Fauci knew that. The CDC, the NIH, those that are dictating protocol to hospitals are very aware that remdesivir causes kidney issues, sends fluid to the lungs, the ventilator then explodes the lungs. People are drowning, essentially. And you have seen this firsthand.
Yes, absolutely. This has been the standard medication.
I just wanted y'all to hear a little bit. I trust the nurse. Y'all can trust Joe Biden. I'm going to trust the nurse. She in there. I don't trust nothing Joe Biden say, but I'm going to trust this nurse that she working with the people. That's the second nurse I just showed y'all saying the same thing.
That's fine. Trust the nurse, trust the doctors, because I just did a quick search, and I'm seeing otherwise. What you saw, it seems like you looking at just finding that one video.
No, I showed you two videos. I showed you two.
Oh, but check this out. Check this out. Check this out. I put two. But I just put in nurse talk about COVID and YouTube, and I'm showing fucking just the first page of video. I see about 10 videos saying contrary to what you saying. So
so that means you have a narrative and I have a narrative. So
no. Here's what I'm saying. Listen to me. I just did a search on YouTube that says I put in nurse talk about COVID. Okay, and the first 10. They said contrary to what you just showed me. So to me, it appears like, okay, you browsing for what fits your narrative. Because I have to browse for it. I'm trying to find yours. And the reason being is...
No, you can't find mine because there's banned video.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm trying to find something that said... Okay, what I'm saying is I'm trying to find something that says similar to what you're saying. And I'm having a hard time. It's like I really have to search to find something.
Let me do a Google search.
To see something.
I just told you they banned videos, brother, meaning that they took them off the market. So somebody sent me these videos. These videos are called banned videos that they don't want on their social media platforms. So your video, somebody talking how you want them to talk.
No, I didn't put nothing. I didn't say nurse talk good about COVID, nurse talk bad about COVID. I just put nurse talk about COVID.
No, but you just accused me of finding videos when these videos were sent to me, which are banned videos off of social media.
I didn't accuse you. I'm just saying I'm trying to find something. I said I'm trying to find something.
You're not gonna find these videos. They sent to me because they are banned. BAN. They banned.
Wow.
They took them off of social media.
Gotcha.
They don't want these nurses talking this type of talk. They don't want them to scare the public into not taking the jab. They want nurses telling people to take the jab. So, of course, these are going to be banned videos.
Well, you're always going to have both sides. You know that, right?
There you go, my brother. Both sides.
So
saying it's always going to be both sides.
So I'm not knocking, Robert, I'm not knocking your side, Robert. I'm not knocking your side on the videos you say when you got nurses telling you that things are going great. You ain't hear me one time say that's a lie. But I'm showing you that the videos that I get sent, because I have a platform, these are nurses that they have banned these videos from them speaking out. That's why they are called whistleblowers. Just like the Facebook lady who just came out and the whole Facebook shut down when this woman spoke against Facebook. Did you see that?
Yeah.
They call her whistleblower, right?
And I'm scared for her. I'm terrified. I'm scared for her safety.
So
yeah, me too.
These freezer trucks that they put bodies in, you think that's regular people who's dying that they put in there?
Yeah, because down here in Houston, Texas, they had 18-wheelers because they don't have enough room for the morgues. So I'm not saying people are not dying. All I'm saying is this. I'm listening to what these nurses saying, and then somebody got to explain to me why all these nurses will rather quit their job instead of take the job. What are they seeing that they are willing to quit their job instead of take the jab? What about the police sergeant who rather quit his job instead of take the jab? What are these people seeing that they won't even take it.
What
That's all I
what
want to know.
I don't think it's about what you see. It's about you can't really tell somebody what to do.
Right. It's a personal choice.
But why they
Don't
won't
tell me
take
what
it if it's good
don't
though?
tell me what to do, whether it's good or bad. And you're gonna always have those people. You're gonna always have those people, regardless if they work for the nurse, the police. You're gonna always have those group of people where they gonna be like, God damn it, don't tell me what the fuck to do. I'm wrong. Fuck it, I
But
quit then.
Robert, why they won't take it though? That's why I'm asking. It's not about they work in the hospitals, right? And if this jab is helping people and doing what it's supposed to do,
I mean, probably the same reason. Probably the same reason. You know, you won't take in every other
I'm
anti-vaccinated.
not a nurse though.
It don't. I don't think it comes down to their job. I don't
Okay.
think
So
it's
you mean
coming
to tell
down.
me they would? So you mean to tell me they went to school just to throw their career away?
Yeah, let me read the comments. Rocking with the Truth said, "Guess I'll be in the house forever, and my son and sister will continue to get sprayed with Lysol when they come over here. Shot
So,
or no
okay,
shot."
so here's what I'm saying, okay, Judy.
All
It
right.
doesn't. That applies to all jobs. Every job you can think of, it's going to be a group of people that's going to say, "Fuck it." If
Oh,
it come down to me, work it.
Hey, Lynn. Hey, Lynn. This is one of my music friends for over 10 years. Hey, Lynn. Glad to have you join me today. Um, we have Kay Judah and Robert Keller. Thanks, Lynn, for joining us.
So what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter what your profession is. Every
Oh, you know
profession.
what? Hold on, guys. Lynn Bob, she works in nursing facilities. Um, Lynn, what? Are you still here? Dang it! I hate I missed her. Oh yeah, hey, okay, Lynn. Um, what is the place where you work at? What are they telling people? Oh, you're not working in the health field anymore? Is it due to COVID? Is that why you quit? Well, I know you probably were close to retiring. Okay, you said you were working at a nursing home. Okay, did you quit because of COVID? Lynn, did you quit because of COVID? Oh wait.
She said partly. She said partly.
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm saying is, it don't matter what your profession is. You're gonna have a group of people that's gonna quit. If it's gonna come down to them quitting or getting a paycheck, they're gonna make that choice to quit for several reasons. Either they don't want to risk the virus, getting the virus, they don't want to get vaccinated. Uh, uh, they may have some elderly person at home or somebody with
Oh,
medical issues
okay.
that they don't want to give it to. It's going to be a lot of reasons uh, at every profession, whether you're a cop, whether you're in a medical field, whether you
Okay.
work, regardless any profession you think of, you're going to have a group of people that's going to refuse to get the vaccination or is going to quit for whatever reason.
I believe if the government would just allow people to do their own research and let the people make their own decision, maybe they'll get a better result instead of forcing it.
Um,
When you push people into
I
a
don't
corner,
believe
you
you.
make
I don't
people
think you
act
should force anybody. I will say I don't think you should force anybody to do anything. It should be their
right,
choice.
right,
However,
right.
however, that won't stop them from making shit hard for them. For example, if you want to get on this plane, we're gonna need proof of vaccination. If you want to go to this football game, we're gonna need proof of vaccination. If you want
Right,
to go to this concert, we're gonna need proof of vaccination. Now
right.
we ain't telling you got to go get it,
Hey, Miss Shirley. Yeah.
but if you want to come work at this job, If you want to continue your employment here,
Hey,
you're
just
gonna
V,
have
you know me and Spider not the same person. Hey, stop playing with me like that though. Me and Spider not the same person. I don't know what you trying to be funny or whatever, but I'm the wrong one, my sister. Stop playing with me like that. I'm not Spider. My name K Judy. You see my name big as day. So don't play with me like that.
what I was gonna say. Man, maybe forget what the hell I was saying.
Yeah,
Um,
we all, I think, like I'm saying, to me
I'm just all right.
personally,
All right.
I think no, no, just be um
I live for this. I'm telling you.
they are two different people. And K Judah, he's knocking nobody's knocking anybody about not taking the vaccination.
Right, right.
That's number one. Okay, Lynn, you retired partially because of COVID. And a lot of people um are
Cause you
are
playing with my
not
name. That's
taking the
why.
vaccination because I'm going to I tell people now I'm part of the research. I'm a guinea pig for Pfizer now because I took
Now you ain't Miss
the
April, you ain't gotta
Pfizer
call yourself no
vaccine.
guinea pig. Now
So,
you ain't gotta call
I'm a
yourself a
guinea
guinea pig.
pig for them because I swear to God, you would have never told me I would have took this vaccination.
I think it's gonna happen to a lot of people. I think
And
at one
I did
point,
not, once my cousin died, it was
I,
like, what no stopping me.
I think it's
You
gonna come to
know,
a point where K Judah gonna be on here and we're like, man, I just got vaccinated.
Oh no, I'll put that on my life. I got my own platform and my family that I rock with.
The CMOS ain't
Nah,
working.
we don't play that. Like we ain't never going.
Let me ask you this, K Judah. Do
I
you
never
take
take nothing
anything?
that the white man give me. I would never
Do,
take nothing that the Caucasian man or his woman try to
well,
get me to
Pfizer,
do.
ain't he like Russian or something?
Man, I don't care. He's still Caucasian.
Do you do like CMOS or any type of uh, herbal, like natural? Do you take any natural herbs?
Yeah. All natural. I don't take no medication for my body. Nothing. I ain't never been sick, never been hospitalized, and I'm 40 years old. I don't take medication. I do all natural oils and all that. I don't put nothing in my body.
So you never took no type of vaccine ever in your
Never.
life?
Well, well,
What?
when my mama had me as a little boy, but to be honest with you, as a man, and even my children, they have never been vaccinated. Even when they was in school, I told them I don't want my kids vaccinated, got me an exempt form, got it stamped. My kids did not get vaccinated to go to school. You know why? Because all you have to do is do a little research and you don't have to get your kids vaccinated. But now, I don't know about now since this,
Yeah, they was
this
talking
COVID
about
thing
that.
didn't hit. Yeah. So,
They was talking about that because they were saying that some religions don't believe in that too,
yeah,
and
yeah,
absolutely, Robert.
they
Absolutely.
was talking about like that's not gonna work. But I don't believe in you should force anybody to do it. A goddamn
Right.
thing.
I got
You know.
and I think that's what's making a lot of people mad too. Like the government, you want to tell me something that I've got to do.
right.
Do, do
Um,
you like practice like social distance more and mask up and all that stuff?
Man, bro, no. When
You don't
I'm
do
at
none of
work,
that.
bro, I'm being 100 with you. I don't even because I don't like doing no lying. I still hug the elderly women at my job, and
Oh
I
no.
ain't had COVID one time. You know why? Because I
Oh no.
plead the blood over myself, and go about my business. I don't live in no fear, bro. It is what it is.
I
What's
ain't
gonna
talking
happen
about
gonna
living
happen.
in fear. I ain't talking about living in fear.
Yeah,
I'm just
but
saying.
while I'm at work, why I'm gonna be around people like, hey, don't come by me. Hey, watch out. No,
No,
man,
I'm
I
just
ain't finna
saying
do all
like
that.
so you don't wear no mask or nothing?
Yeah, like when I'm at work, I wear a mask, but once the store closed, I take it off because it'd be too too hot up in there, bro.
So,
Yeah.
like, well, if you're not at work, but just around other people, where you unable to social distance, do you keep your mask on or off?
Oh no, no. When I ain't at work, I don't wear no mask. No,
So,
unless the place where I'm going, like restaurant or the store, say, hey, you got to put your mask on. Okay,
so,
cool. I put my mask on.
so let's say you get inside of Uber or something. You don't put no mask on.
Man, I ain't gonna get inside no Uber. I can't even use that analogy. I got my own car, Robert.
I'm just kind of, I'm just trying to. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, man, I'm down here in Houston, bro. So
Yeah,
I
Houston,
mean,
Texas, they
Texas,
don't care.
in
They a
Texas,
yeah,
whole.
you
yeah,
know,
like yeah,
they
we don't
don't
do all
even
that.
wear masks.
We
Remember,
don't.
I,
in
I
Texas,
was.
they was the first state like, we're not doing no mask mandate. And when I was down there, I still wore my mask. Now, Miss
Absolutely,
Star
absolutely. I don't
said
blame
that many kids are in school now without vaccinations, and I have a friend now, and she's not black. I have friends of all races, and she doesn't. Her kids, she didn't get them vaccinated,
I
and
mean,
now this
I,
little baby, she not
how
getting
how
vaccinated.
how often do you get tested, K. Judy?
you. I ain't never been tested.
You ain't never been tested.
Oh
I ain't
Lord,
never been
jeez.
tested. I ain't never had COVID. I'm
How you know
good.
you don't
I'm
have?
feeling
How you know you
fine.
don't have it? You could be asymptomatic.
Man, all I go out there is and let the sun shine on me because I get
You,
vitamin D from it.
you can be asymptomatic.
Hey, bro, whatever I am, I ain't had COVID
How you know if you never got tested?
because I still can smell and taste.
I know you can be asymptomatic. You can be asymptomatic and don't get not one symptom, and
Robert,
can give it to somebody else.
all I
You
can
can
tell you is this:
no
I'm
hear
feeling
me, hear me,
good
hear me,
and looking
hear me,
good. That's it.
hear me out, hear me out. You can be asymptomatic because you take all these natural herbs and all this shit. So you could be asymptomatic and be a carrier and give it to somebody with underlying health issues, and they in a goddamn ICU room while you still getting this vitamin D and letting the sun shine on your face.
Hey, like I told you, bro, I can't tell y'all that. All I can tell you is that I'm just living. I ain't got no COVID. I don't feel sick. None of that. And guess what? It's been like that since this started. Since the
But
COVID
what I'm
started.
saying is, you
All
if
my
you never
company,
got
all my
tested,
company, all my company receive majority of my co-workers receive the vax. I work around these people. I ain't been sick one time, and majority of the company, they all been sick.
your
Maybe
herd, your
maybe
your
the Lord just shining down on me.
your
You
company
got a
probably got
good
herd
immune
immunity.
system too.
Huh?
Good immune system,
Yeah, because
because
I
I'm gonna
don't put
tell
nothing in
you.
my body.
And another reason I wasn't all that, you know, trying to run and be an experiment, a guinea pig for Pfizer, um, was, my cancer came back this year and I had my breast removed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't think once I took that
Uh,
vaccination, I, you know, my arm, it was sore.
hmm
I couldn't even lift my arm up
Wow.
for 3 days.
Yeah,
Uh,
me
I
too.
mean, my arm was just killing me. But I called other people that gotten to the had gotten the vaccination,
Right star. Right star.
and
It
and
is what it is.
they were okay. Um, they said their arms hurted them. So all of the symptoms that I experienced, I called people, and they said it was normal. Cause trust me, I did get a little nervous um,
Yeah.
Hmm.
after I took it
Yeah.
because of having cancer this year.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, once my cousin died, I was getting a vaccination. It wasn't nothing nobody could tell me, and I did it. But I am not going to tell people like, don't talk to me because you unvaccinated.
Yeah.
You didn't get the jab. Don't speak to me.
I wouldn't
And
say don't speak to me. Goddamn it, just stay
Oh
away from
man,
me. I speak to you.
stay away
Go
from me.
go
You
go
faith
can't
on.
come
without
over.
action is
You
not.
can't come over to my house.
Uh-uh. Can't come over for Thanksgiving. I'm sorry.
You can't come over to
I
my
bring your
house.
plate.
You
I
know,
bring your curbside
like
pickup.
like I can't even. You know, if what if a person is not vaccinated and
If you
practicing social distance? The 6
okay,
feet.
if you not vaccinated, can't come over my house for Christmas and Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh man, do you host it every year?
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay.
But even if somebody do host it, I ain't going over there if they unvaccinated.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
um, that's all I'm saying. Just
Yeah.
stay away from me.
Condolences rapping uh just be with your brother. But you know, I know a lot of people, like I say they believe in herbs. Um, I got a cousin, you know, once my cancer came back and he was sending me books and YouTube videos on what I can take and all of this. But you know, hey, I got my breast off. I went with what the better option. But some people that believe in herbs and stuff, I'm not gonna knock them for what they believe in. But me, I'm going to doctors and I'm gonna get a pill. And
That's understandable. That's understandable.
and Star said, listen, God calls the shot. When your time comes, it comes. It's nothing you can do about it. Facts. And
I
that's
mean,
probably about it. Cause when it's your time, it's your time. Yeah. And
I
so
I just don't look, man. Everybody got the right to do what they want to do.
yeah,
right.
All I ask people to do is that because I didn't take it, don't bother me. That's
yeah.
it. That's it. Don't
Now
come telling
Eve,
me you need to go
hey
take the
Eve,
COVID.
how are you?
None of that.
Eve ate the fruit of life. Says if you have to wear a mask after you took the vaccine, then what's the point of getting it if it doesn't work?
Ain't nothing
Uh,
100%. That's nothing
huh?
100%. I said the vaccination is not 100%. It's just like the flu shot. You know, you get the flu shot, you still can get the flu. Just if you practice safe sex, you
Yeah,
still
you
can,
don't
you
know.
know,
Yeah, that one little time.
nothing nothing is 100%.
Hey, you know
Robert
what I
with
don't
the Q
understand,
said,
brother Robert?
I only have two
But
visitors.
When
My son and my sister. Sorry, we can't sit outside.
yeah.
Wow. Woo. I just don't think in this free world one has the right to tell you what to do. Hey Shalom, my sister. Yeah. And
Yeah,
Just
but
B said, I believe in herbs too, but what can be a benefit to a healthy person is much different
who
than
told you that
treatment
though?
for
I just want to
for
know who told you that your chances of dying is less if you are vaccinated. Who told you that?
dying,
No, I'm asking like who told y'all the chances of if
so
you
the vaccination, so the vaccination is not 100%. So
got you?
if you still can get it. However, if
Okay.
you do get it, if you do get it, um, you won't be impacted, and it come from It comes from the testing that has been done. It comes from statistics.
Look. Me and my sister, Miss April,
Yeah,
she
you know,
she she invited
um,
me, and hey,
and
just
if
don't tell me what to do. That's all
we're
I ask.
gonna go with that,
Hell no. I believe in pro-choice all day.
Oh no,
yeah,
not you, not you. I'm just saying that.
and to comment on that, I mean, when some people get cancer, radiation and chemo don't work, they still die.
Right.
So, but that's just the way it is. And I've got another person saying, I work in close contact with people and have through this whole thing. I want people to do what is good for them and what they feel comfortable with.
That's right. Just do you, man. Just do
Yeah,
Right.
you.
and
And
we're
leave
gonna
other people
I
alone.
need everybody
That
to
part.
give some closing comments. I'm about to end the show.
Oh well, hey, I just want to thank you, Miss April, for inviting your brother K Judah. Like Miss April said, a lot of people don't know Miss April come to our platform. Uh, we show a lot of love to each other over there. We build each other up, and we have good conversation. So I want to thank you, Miss April, for allowing me to come on. Brother Robert, good convo, my brother, good conversing. Hey,
Likewise.
like I said before, man, if you're gonna get it, do you. And those of us who don't want to get it, don't try to tell us, well, you need to get it now. Hey, you do you, and I'ma do me. And that's my
I,
closing statement.
and it's the same thing, man. If people who's anti-vaccinators, you do you. Stay away from me. Um, uh, affect the people you love. Stay away from me.
Right.
Uh, um, but it goes both ways. So it's just advice, man. I don't think nobody is it's just advice. It's like you saying you giving your reasons on why you don't get it, and
Yeah.
vice versa, give a reason why you should get it. So
Right. I got you.
I don't think people are saying like you know I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, thanks, Miss April, for coming on and having us talk about this. I think this is something that is very popular to talk about, and I wouldn't be surprised if you wouldn't get nothing from YouTube. 'Cause whenever you say the C word,
I know, huh?
they don't like to fuck up all the algorithms. So you may get something.
Hey, Robert, you have
Yeah.
a channel, bro?
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay.
No, he goes around um to everybody else's channel, and I really appreciate him. Um Now Miss Eve, because this is the last statement and we're gonna end. She said a lot of my family members have taken the vaccines and most, if not all, are sick and experiencing bad side effects from it, including balls, palsy, excruciating pain all over. And so, wow. Yeah, thank you, Star. I'm just going to show this little video again. This was why I took the jab, because I had been to St. Louis twice. And okay, let's see. Yeah. And let's just start from the beginning. That's one of these mornings. Yeah. Okay, here we go. And that was why I chose to take the jab. That's my cousin right there, 38. He had just eulogized my auntie 3 months before that. Oh, hey, D. Michelle. Yeah. And so that's his mother right there holding the flowers. That's me in the yellow. Don't I look good to be 59? One of these mornings. So, and thank you, K. Judah, for coming on. Everybody, peace and love. Respect you all. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Remember, it's always your choice. This was just a conversation. I'm not telling anybody what to do. I still respect you if you don't have a vaccination. Matter of fact, um, you know what? Matter of fact, I don't even want to know if you've taken the vaccination or not. Um, because like I said, um, that's just me. I'm not going to argue with people, over this. This is something else that we are divided over again because, as Mr. Keller said, you can't come over my house for Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner. So here we come with this. If you're not vaccinated, you can't come to my house. But there are other diseases that you can catch. That's chemical that they call chemical communicle diseases that people can transact from being around somebody, and one of them is like tuberculosis. Somebody can right rocking with the truth. Um, and like I said, somebody can cough and you can get TB um, and test positive or become a carrier. So, you know, fear and control, you know, um, they got everybody saying now, like, you know, they had me terrified. But like I said, once my cousin died from it, that's why I chose to take it. I'm not knocking anybody. Um, I'm glad my mother's not living, because I tell you, we all went to her house Thanksgiving, and well, I don't know, yeah, what my mother um would have told. I don't even know what she would have thought. Um, you know, most most elderly um most elderly are going with the old school way, so she probably would have ran and taken the vaccination because that's what most of the elders did. So most of the middle age and younger people are the ones that are not taking the vaccination, and that's why they are targeting us. And so, uh, hey, rocking with the truth, and Eve ate the fruit of lies. They say they their own experts. So when they house, uh, it's no vax for them. I love you all. It's a whole lot we have consumed and will consume that we don't know what it contains. I know. Well, I'm glad I'm vaccinated, and uh, just rocking with the truth is telling Just B that it's forcing her to cook. Oh, this is funny now. I love it. And rocking with the truth is Robert Keller says I marinate my food with Pfizer. So, and wow. But hey, that's what he believes in. I ain't getting ready to disrespect him on his belief. And hey, shoot, we getting ready to go We ready to go to another country pretty soon. So I'm glad I'm vaccinated, just be. Um, everybody, have a great night. It's up to you if you get the vaccination. I don't know what they're gonna do um, with this unemployment thing, but everybody stay blessed. Peace out. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe button.